Hi there, VC. It has been a long time no see indeed. Um, Steve Whitty here. If you've forgotten what I look like, yes, this is my first video I'm doing in about a month. I just decided to just take a little bit of a break from doing videos, just sort of reassess where I am with it. I just felt myself sinking under all these competitions and whatever. And I just thought, I need to just take a step back to sort of like reevaluate what I wanted to get out of the vinyl community. So for those people who had competitions and I didn't enter, I do apologise, particularly Metal Mickey. I was planning to enter his contest. It just never materialised. So apologies there, Mickey. Um, the reason I'm doing this video is that Andy and out of Andy's Vinyl Den just celebrated doing 12 months on the vinyl community. And he put up a thread. It's not a contest. This is a thread that's going around called 10 Greatest Hits Albums. Now, I have to admit I'm a little bit behind on watching VC videos. I think I'm up to about the 17th of September, so I'm well behind at the moment. And hopefully, when I've done this and put this on YouTube, that I will be sort of catching up a little bit on myself. One ear listening and one eye watching the VC videos, and another ear to listen to the football tonight. So, Andy is a great guy, and he has supported my channel. He's given it shout outs when giving an extra boost with the subs. So I am sort of more than happy to support this thread. I know he's got a contest going. I'm just going to need to double check when the entry is. I think I have got a story for him, but not much of one, but I have. Anyway, enough prattling on. Let's go on to the greatest hits albums I've chosen. And I'm going to be again honest. I've just gone through from the start of my record collection for the first few, and then a couple that just sprang to mind as I was putting this list together. So, first one I've chosen, I'm going to have to excuse the glare a little bit. It's 10cc's Greatest Hits 1972 to 1978. This album came out, I believe, in 1979. And pretty much, if you want a starting block for 10cc, this is it. As it says, it's got all the greatest hits, right from Rubber Bullets up to Dread Like a Holiday. Just an amazing band, 10cc. Purely, I think, very underrated. I think maybe because image-wise, they just look like they were just jobbing musicians, very, very clever in the studio. Whether they were too clever for their own good, don't probably get the kudos that they deserve. So, more than happy to show that one. Next greatest hits collection, what I've picked up is ABBA, the singles. Again, mind the glare there. The first 10 years. Again, this is pretty much all you need for the ABBA singles. It's pretty much got everything on it. Gatefold there. Right from Ring Ring up to Under Attack with the last single. But there's some stonking singles, including probably my favourite ABBA single of all time, The Winner Takes It All. Just a brilliant song. So, yeah, ABBA's greatest hits there. Put that back in its case. There you go. Next one. Alice Cooper's greatest hits. You can tell I've started from the A's. Yeah, again, another greatest hits album. I'm trying to look at when this came out. I really need to change my specs here. Not sure when this came out. I mean, this is a reissue, prime reissue there by the exclamation mark. But again, you've got all the early stuff on here. I'm 18, Is It My Body, Desperado, Under My Wheels, Be My Lover, School's Out, Hello Hooray, Elected, No More Mr. Nice Guy, $1 Billion Babies, Teenage Lament 74, Muscle of Love. This is really the best of the Alice Cooper band, and Alice is touring the UK towards the end of the year, and I believe that the original lineup is going to be playing on a couple of songs during the tour, which would be amazing to see. So it's worth checking out. And apparently, it's only happening in the UK because Alice always thought that the UK always got the humour associated with his stage act more than probably America did initially. So I think he holds the UK with quite a bit of high regard, special place for him. Next album is The Best and the Rest of Bebop Deluxe. Obviously, you're aware how much I like this band. It's got the two main singles on it, Made in Heaven and Ships in the Night. There weren't really much of a singles band, but it's a good starting point if you're looking for a Bebop Deluxe album to get yourself, cut your teeth in to. So, perfect album. This came out, I believe, 1979, I believe. Yeah, I believe it's 1979. So, yeah, great introduction. Again, sorry about that glare there. Next up, what is Beat? I know Lou showed an English Beat compilation, but this is like What is Beat. This was released in the UK. You've got all the singles off here: Tears of a Clown, Hands Off Your Mind, Mirror in the Bathroom, Stand Down Margaret, Doors of Your Heart, Twist and Crawl, Save It for Later, which is my favourite Beat track. Too Nice to Talk To, I Confess, Best Friend, Drowning, Aki 123, Can't Get Used to Losing You, and Ranking Full Stop. Absolutely great compilation. It's back showing the three albums. Great band, Beat. Very underrated. I did see General Public playing a pub in Birmingham, but I never got round to seeing the Beat. Now, probably what's come out a lot of, I've seen one video which is showing the Beatles Red and Blue albums, and it would probably be my first choice. But I have got a copy of a compilation that came out in 1982 called 20 Greatest Hits. Now, this was released to coincide with the fact that when the Beatles singles reached 20 years, I think 1982, Love Me Do was re-released as a single and got into the top 10. And they did it with all the Beatles singles at that period to celebrate the 20th anniversary. So you've got range from Love Me Do up to the Ballad of John and Yoko. It's probably got the majority of what you'd expect. I'm glad it's got Paperback Writer on it, Eleanor Rigby, Hello Goodbye. It hasn't got Strawberry Fields on it, so it's pretty much like a number one. All the number ones, so yeah, so it's not a bad compilation though. I think, it would have helped if it had Strawberry Fields on, but hey. Next one, it's Bee Gees' Greatest, which is a double album, and this sort of features on the 70s Bee Gees. So you're talking Jive Talking, Night Fever, Tragedy, Should Be Dancing, Staying Alive. How Deep Is Your Love? You know, you getting that era of the Bee Gees. I have got two other Bee Gees compilations. One was the Best of the Bee Gees, which focuses on the 1960s stuff, late 1960s stuff when they came to the UK, and also one which I showed a few months back, which was a sort of greatest hits compilation of their Australian hits. Which was, I think, released to sort of cash in when the Bee Gees were really big in the 70s. Really good. Bee Gees, again, I think a band that I think, made some great pop singles. A lot of love for them. I think, sort of retrospectively, I know for a period they were not cool at all. You can do it in alphabetical order. Deep Purple. It came out in 1980. It was a number one album. I think sort of released on sort of cashing on the new album sort of thing, and sort of like say, well, hang on, all this new wave of British heavy metal, about some of the originals, and this is just a corking album. And for a lot of people, it was their introduction to Deep Purple. You've got Black Knight, Speed King, Fireball, Strange Kind of Woman, Child in Time, Woman from Tokyo, Highway Star, Space Trucking, Burn, Stormbringer, Demon's Eye, Smoke on the Water. It does really focus on the Mark II lineup of the band. only Burn and Stallbringer for Mark III, and obviously nothing from Mark IV or Mark I versions of the band. Great album to have. One of my favourite bands of all time is Three, and this is the Three Story, which was a limited edition that came out. I'm trying to think when it came out. I should have. You can tell I'm out of practice doing these videos because I should have prepped a bit more. If I can find. You know what? It doesn't tell me, so I'm not going to be too upset if I can't find it. Three Story. It's a great double album. It's got all the hit singles on it, but it's also got some of the best album tracks. I just think Be My Friend, Soon I'll Be Gone, Mr. Big, The Hunter, Get Where I Belong, Travelling Man. It's just Free. What I love about Free. What I love about Free is it's just sounded so simple. Drum, bass, guitar, and a powerhouse vocalist, and it just sounded so tight. Bit of piano now and again, and it's there's something pure about that band. I'd love to get hold of some of their original albums. I really would. It would make me a happy guy. But I've got some of the CDs, so but it's just a great band. And then finally, FMS Captain Audi showed his rather excellent Echoes box, and wow, I'm not often jealous, but it made me jealous. And whether I'd pay 250 quid for one is another thing. If I had 250 quid, I'd probably spend on a few more, but I was rather impressed with that collection. So I'm just going to put up my Relics Pink Floyd. This highlights the early Pink Floyd. You got the Barrett up to the More albums. So it really just focused on the first three albums, and then some B-sides. You've got Arnold Lane, Interstellar Overdrive, See Emily Play, there, Remember a Day, Paintbox. On side 2, Julia Dream, Careful Axe, Eugene, Cirrus Minor, Niall Song, Biding My Time, and then ends with Bike. I think it's just a good little introduction to early Pink Floyd, that is. So, there you go. Those are my 10 greatest hits albums. If others have already shown, I apologise. I'm sat behind with videos. I won't leave it so long next time. I've got purchase videos. I'm not going to throw myself fully into it because I've got a holiday coming up in 3 weeks. I'm off to Cyprus, Paphos. I think I may have mentioned it earlier. So when I get back from that, come November, I'll throw myself more into doing some videos and probably entering a few more contests when they do happen. But so until then, VC, if you liked what you see, click subscribe. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Leave any comments, I will reply back to you. So really, until the next video, and I promise it won't be so long next time. Until the next video, you take care of yourselves, keep smiling, keep listening to that music.